Alright, we're up.
Right on.
I see you gather before.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer.
Oh, cool. It actually does it catches you up when you save your game.
Nice.
Does like a little comic to tell you where you're at in the story. Oh, I'm so much happier playing with headphones too. The sound is so much better.
Watch all you.
What's new?
Oh man, there's more quests. What?
What the fuck am I to do?
Oh yeah, no, the dialogue in this game.
I can't stand
What
it.
happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Lauren. Roasted me some wieners.
Easy on the insults. I could add to your misfortune. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
Okay.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire.
So I always take the heroic route, Tib, when I play like games like this, like Mass Effect or, you know, Infamous.
The Paragon Path?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be a total fucking douchebag the whole way through this game. It just fits.
What, the character or you? Don't answer that.
Well, we all know I'm a douchebag. Let's fucking face it.
I mean, you're... Yeah.
I don't deny this fact.
Alright, guys, so who all is out there? Sound off.
Forge about clues about the arsonist, okay.
Alright, no one's out there. Fantastic.
Well, we did just have to reboot the stream.
Well, the stream is quite refreshing.
Footprints. A man's. Large.
Who knows what the morrow will bring?
You know what? Blackout stayed up with us all night long, and you passed out. Alright, he earned that status.
Yeah, no, sorry, Smarty. In order for you to do that, you have to do exactly what we do, and that is surrender our right to sleep.
Hey, listen, alright? I have an alibi for that dog thing. Okay? He was dead when we got there. Does she actually have a dog? I mean, yeah.
Something jumped out of the rushes.
I'm not saying Drew didn't kill your dog.
But he managed to escape. Lost
Smarty.
his boots in the rush.
Come on, you of all people should know. Do or do not.
There's no try.
There is no try. Salty.
Bleeding, but not
A
badly.
little salty.
Surface wound.
My gran told me about Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking.
Tracks lead back to the village.
So wham bam, they knocked his head off. Aye, so it worked.
Eddie's
Some
like,
drowner that had Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? Say like they could have sewed his head back on. Word is, they laid his corpse to rest. Hush hush in a crypt.
Looking for trouble?
Alright.
Trail ends here.
My God, it's the geese.
By his wounds.
I knew it. Fucking geese.
Drowner claw marks. It's
Wait a
gotta be
minute.
him.
Geese.
Yeah.
Mel, you know where geese come from, right?
Hell?
Canada. You know who else is from Canada? I think we're onto something.
More than half of our fucking strings.
Listen, let's...
Nasty wound. Run into a drowner.
what the fuck do you care?
Whoa. Our arsonist's a charmer, too. Come on. Smith wants to talk to you.
I ain't not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies do anything for gold, they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats. Am I not right? Listen, we can work this out, man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
What is that simply a little unconscious?
Okay. So when we say, fuck this guy and let the dwarf kill him, or do we let him go? And take whatever gold he has to offer me?
Who pays the most?
Well, this, I don't know. That's the thing. With this guy, he's just offering me whatever he has. Which sounds a little sketchy to me.
Here's the thing. I'm all for, like, go for the most money. But this guy does seem kind of like a D-bag. Plus, he was ragging on dwarves, and dwarves are awesome because they're awesome. Because they're Scots.
Okay.
Hey, if there's any better thing to listen to whilst playing a game than a bunch of Scots don't really having known about nothing or everything.
Alright,
Yeah.
so fuck him.
Hey, fuck him!
Dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
Then I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
I tell you that very much.
Fight him. Yeah, I'm fighting
Try
him.
me,
Fuck this guy.
peasant. I could use the practice.
Peasant. Mmm.
Let's end this.
Ow! 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 Oh, stop! Stop! I give up!
Oh, don't stop.
You broke my nose!
But not your legs, so let's go see the smith. And take my advice. Don't try anything else.
You tell him, Geralt.
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years.
Yeah, I knew his mom too, if you know what I mean.
This is how you
Hey,
repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate.
Yeah,
This here's the
Smarty,
arsonist. A witcher.
you have no idea what Blackout had to actually do.
The garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
I'll say this though for him, it wasn't the first time.
Villagers will really love you now.
Well, no, I don't give a flying fuck about them. No, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil still holds, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Yeah, see, that was a good decision.
Wait. He said he'll give you a good price? I'll give you a good price?
Well, the cool thing with this game is you can actually haggle your rewards. So there's literally an annoyance bar that pops up, and like you literally can go back and forth and like negotiate like extra money from quests and shit. It's pretty awesome.
Nice. I wish I had one of those in real life. I wish I had like a real life annoyance bar I could show to people as they try talking to me.
Dude, that'd be perfect. Like for job interviews and shit. Like you have like a fucking bullshit detector that, you know, goes off on your smartphone whenever you like, you know, spew out too much verbal diarrhea.
Yeah, and vice versa, right? Let them know when they've gone a little too far.
Maybe that's what we should do.
Just develop the app?
No, just dun 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 dun. Yeah, sharks. I'm here for a $2 million for 5% stake in my company. Yeah, here's the first of its kind bullshit detector for both the Apple and Android.
So hold on, I got this, okay? We bring a dog for Robert, right? Because the dog always sells him, okay? We structure out a nice, whatchamacallit, royalty deal for Kevin. We make sure our tech is good for Mark. We put up a good customer service front for, Barbara. And then, I don't really know how to pitch the other demon, or, what's-your-face, the other one, Lori.
Looking to borrow a plow, okay. I'll take all of them.
Oh, Hollywood! That's so not where it ended. I mean, that's where it started. All I gotta say is, Blackout earned it that night.
Which night are we talking about?
Oh shit, the third one. The first two were just tryouts.
Is it true?
Alright. I'm gonna go clip away at the main quest a little bit, and then I'll go do a couple more side quests. The side quests are actually really fun, guys. The fact that they actually make the side quests into not just kind of like fluff, but it actually feels like they have their own unique storyline to them, and there's just a bit of mystery and suspense to it is pretty awesome. Like, I actually feel the side quests make the game a lot better. Jesus.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived. Walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing at my window, peering at the goings-on. He must avoid me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan For protection, see?
I got this woman not
Just
not so much
asshole
speaks the
colours.
language, but she chews it up and spits it
Got any
out.
birds bark by chance?
Eh.
Lilac berries
The
or even
words
a few
offend me.
coals? Nay, says I. And you must be
Words.
right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees you listening, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. No. Joker Minion. Deleted Link is my favorite place to get free PSN cards. Seriously, guys, if you've never ever been to Deleted Link, it's the best.
Yeah, I financed my non-existent Lamborghini from Deleted Link, and it's great.
Yeah, and you know what? You can be proud of that Lamborghini, but I'm mostly proud of the books that I financed using the finance options at Deleted Link. Because knowledge is more important than possessions.
Okay.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Before dawn, another rode up to
The fuck, Smarty? You make that sound like it's a bad thing. Yes, I prefer people be conscious.
First fella left, locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no idea.
You seriously hammering on about a fucking pan?
You help me, dearie. Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm a
Hollywood, it's real simple. A rich dude who can afford cars that we'll never be able to drive wants to seem like he's a better person and dig himself slightly out of the giant hole going directly to hell that he's created for himself by trying to pass off knowledge as being cool.
Look around. You should wait here.
Instead of being something that we stop listening to 5 seconds into the ad.
A grape shot bomb? Interesting.
Okay, grape shot's cool. You like grape shot.
Destroy the door. Okay, so that would be...
Oh, for fuck's sake, we modded somebody who only has a phone?
Well, I'm gonna really just...
Explains the stench.
A frying pan? Oh, plot thickens.
He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Nothing. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Cool. I got alchemy recipes. Or, I'm sorry, blacksmith recipes.
What the fuck she had blacksmith recipes for?
Priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean.
I like to make hammers in me spare time.
Didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
Alright, give this woman her fucking pan.
Yeah, but not before you help yourself to a couple other things, yeah?
Oh no, I robbed the whole house.
Yeah. As is your right.
Your frying pan.
Here's your fucking frying pan.
But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
Soot's just what the gentleman needed. He scraped it off, made ink out of it.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep.
Hollywood, I'm not sure that's an option.
And take my advice.
I'm not saying no.
Enough guardians.
I'm just saying that might be a bit too obscure for this.
You've earned a token of thanks. Here's for the road.
That's all I had to do was break her door down to fucking get the fan. Wow. Alright.
It's like those quests from like early vanilla WoW where it's like, I need you to fetch that book that's right over there within arm's reach.
I need you to get a zebra foot.
Yeah,
apparently,
four zebra hooves, and then you kill like 12 zebras, and only one of them drops a hoof, as if there's that many hoofless zebras out there. And Murloc brains are my favorite.
Go, go.
Remember when Murlocs were actually like a feared element of WoW?
Move it.
Hollywood? Maybe we don't use that word?
Yeah, what the fuck's wrong with you, bruh?
You know who would never do that? Blackout. That's why he's our favorite. Well, let me rephrase that. He's our favorite until he fucks up. Not when.
Well, he
when.
always fucks up. Let's face it. Oh, it looks like... Oh, there's drowners.
Let's go.
Fireworks. Is it Civics Day still? Is it the day where we celebrate the fact that you Canadians are nice to each other?
Right, should I actually...
Victoria, y'all just declared holidays for everything.
Well, that's kind of cool. So there's the fast travel. So, where did I come from? Alright, so I dropped all the way over there. Cool. So you get waypoints. That's helpful.
What do you want, wanderer? It's true. Men and women bathe but once every 3 moons. Yes.
I don't think so.
Hollywood, that's where you fucked up. It's always maple syrup day.
No, she's not supposed to have her on there. She can't take her. Go get her. Whenever. I didn't know when she was going to drop her off. So whenever you feel like it.
You know what, now that I think about it, like, why would you celebrate a Victoria Day? Like, that seems like a day that would have, like, no celebration. That would be, like, the festivities would be, like, sitting around and, you know, taking pride. But quietly and stoically, and most importantly, without, you know, emoting on any level.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army.
Oh, and by not showing your ankles. Super important.
Go.
Watch it.
Es diese Nordest of Heiden en Neres. Es drug Myras. Es tuven of Heiden.
Oh, so you can steal shit. Like, actually, you actually get in trouble for stealing shit. So apparently I can only steal so much stuff before they finally throw me on my face.
Aye, Your Excellency.
I know there is little left in your...
Out of my way.
I have my eye on you, Nordling.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then
Honestly, why aren't you just in Seattle already? Why are all of you in Seattle already?
Yeah, everybody here needs to move to Seattle
Like,
immediately.
seriously. There's plenty of space
Why do you
as
care
long as
about
you don't
this
drive.
griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
That's a
Okay.
deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
What's up, everybody?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Cool.
Sund Yakten.
Alright. Looks like I'm tracking down some motherfuckers.
I think we'll try and set it
Serit styling him? Nestink a fight a rebellion nord, badass betuhin es
And fight. That's what you folk like. Es amor pest. Es heat. Google cargo. Diset high. Oilite es firga. Make way.
I'm sorry guys, I've played like way too... I'll stop gathering herbs. It's just addicting. I've always played an herbalist in World of Warcraft, so... Just every time I see a flower, I'm like usually racing somebody to it. It's just force of habit. Okay.
This is too much. What is this? The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Make way.
I just fucking died by falling off the bridge. No.
And Medetta. Estra es el nombre.
So how's everybody doing out there tonight? Oh, Jiggity Joe, thank you so much, man. Yeah, we have a pretty solid internet connection here, so the quality, we pride ourselves on the quality of our streams. I haven't played any of this, dude. Like, I literally started, the minute I unlocked the game, I started streaming. I have not played a single second of this off stream. Nor do I plan to. I think I'm going to go through at the very least, the main storyline before I take it off stream. If there's any dull or uninteresting stuff that, you know, is not really stream worthy, I'll do that off stream maybe when I have free time. That's kind of my plan with GTA. I'm doing like all the side missions off stream. That way I can do all the main stuff and the fun stuff, like, you know, killing cops and heists on stream.
Move it.
Yeah, they did a really good job with this game, though. I mean, like, it's, like, even the stream quality's really good, but it's zero justice done for the way it looks in-game. Go away, Roche.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Islov just left home. You, Mislav?
Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a Witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those
Tip will
monks
be right
before they hurt
back.
someone.
Tip is right here.
Will you
Oh,
help?
well, that's good.
That is.
Sorry, we're
Blunting your silver blades
Engaged in meaningless
having a very
discussion.
engaging discussion on the next
Sure.
expansion of
Griffin's not going
technology
anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now.
to help
Come on.
further
These dogs
excel
got
the
problems
glory
with
of
Since the war
Xerowing
started,
TV
soldier
into
on
the... Is everybody
march,
buying this?
will stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man
Anyway.
for a chuckle, even
No, but
butcher
seriously,
her
we are
child.
talking about buying more stuff because
Kicking
our
ass
ever-expanding
and
studio is
so these
ever-expanding.
stray mutts form packs.
Is the game worth buying?
Gut stuck
I'll
to
put
their
it to you this
spines,
way.
covered in
Yeah,
skin.
I'll
dude.
put it to you this way.
Um,
He took off 8 days worth of work so that he could sit here and stream this the entire time. And it ain't because we expect to become rich off of this, alright?
More so than
In fact, I'm
foxes.
pretty sure all the guys who pre-released it pretty much took care of that for us. No, it's absolutely worth buying. And you'll see in about 5 days, when he's still, like, glued to that chair, just how much he thinks it's worth buying. But thanks for checking us out. I'm not really sure what a panga bear is, but it sounds suspiciously Australian. That over there, that's a panga bear. What's it do? It pangas! Which is a word I assume that they use down there.
Yeah, honestly, just drop whatever you're doing, sell whatever you have to, sell drugs.
I know a kidney guy, if
What-
you're interested.
Yeah, sell your kidney, whatever it is you got to do to buy a platform or a means of which to play this game.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure GameStop will take kidneys.
I'm sure they will now, based on their overall market share at the current moment.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Should I probe this guy, or should I just get to the point?
Just to clarify, Blackout, which part? Like, yes, I am hysterical, and she is right to think so. But I'm just curious to which point she walked in on.
No, we only get our books from Deleted Link.
Yeah. Yeah, Deleted Link is the #1 source.
Close.
For everything.
Yeah, honestly, that's the...
Can you show me where you found
I mean, that's really the most appealing part of it.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Not much. Not my kind of game.
Mount,
Kind, though.
L. Papadios88 wants to know, yo, bro, do you have the patch installed? Does it work better?
Okay. So, I didn't play the game pre-patch because, unlike hundreds of other people that went to mom and pop shops that broke Street Date, I actually got the digital copy, so I was behind a time gate. So, unfortunately, I don't know what the game ran like prior to the patch. It runs fine, dude. It runs... I'll put it to you like this. If you play Bloodborne... And I compare it to Bloodborne because the combat feels strikingly similar to Bloodborne. I actually feel like it has a higher frame rate than Bloodborne does. It plays a little bit smoother than Bloodborne. In my opinion. Other people might feel differently.
It looks a little Bloodborne-y. I'm not gonna... It's Bloodborne-ian.
Bloodborne-y.
It's Bloodborne-ian in nature, I would say.
Yeah, so... It runs fine, dude. I mean, like, and I'm usually a snob when it comes to...
No,
how
listen,
games
if there was
run.
any problems, we would hear about it pretty much on end. Until they fixed it, or until he ran out of breath. So
Until fucking, Blizzard got off their ass and did something about it. Even though this isn't a Blizzard game. We'll fix it in the next expansion, we swear.
We'll fix it in post.
Okay, so here's the skill tree, guys. I'm actually kind of excited about this because they talked about these different mutagens and the way you can kind of mold different abilities together into like one hybrid ability. So, let's see. So, anyone that likes technical, intricate RPGs and min-maxing, apparently there's no such thing as min-maxing in this game. Apparently, like, you have to kind of go back and respec and do certain things to get past certain parts of the game. So there's practical application for all the skill trees. Again, that's what I heard. Okay, so I can go into swordplay, signs, or alchemy. Ooh, Tib, look at these skill trees.
Wait, I don't understand, because skills only work one way. You get one every 15 levels.
Alright.
And you only get to pick from 3. That's how skills work. I know, because I have several level 100 characters in WoW. That's the only possible way you can do it. It would be ludicrous to do it the other way.
I can deflect arrows by parrying. That's kind of cool. So there's like repose and stuff that you can use to... Okay. Well, I'm going to give myself a point in fast attack because I think that I'll be using that for the majority of the early game. Oh, so I have to actually place it. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I have to put points in these talents, but I can only have certain talents active at a given time. Those are mutagen points. Meditation. For anyone who's never played a Witcher game before, guys, meditation, you can actually choose what time of the day you want to be questing in. So if there's like certain quests that, because there are, at least in The Witcher 2, and I'm sure it's no different here, there's certain quests that can only be active or activated or completed during certain times of the day, because the game changes drastically at a given point in the day. So I can go ahead and just meditate till, let's 2 p.m.
Hollywood, he can't afford a whorehouse. Also, they wouldn't let him in. They test there.
Wait, Kyle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Piesel doesn't get to go in the whorehouse.
Well, it depends on what country you're in.
Valid point.
It depends largely on what country you're in. By the way, guys, welcome to the stream. For those of you who have not been to our streams before...
We apologize for the comments that we just made because that was probably a little gross.
Well, we welcome you regardless. And while I don't deliberately mean to offend anybody, I myself am just offensive in nature.
In other words, he's saying he absolutely means to offend. He just doesn't want you to leave if you are. I, on the other hand, am here to patch things up. Okay, so Buff TES, I am so sorry if I screwed that up, is asking, is there any screen tearing like some of the reviews are saying? I know the Day 1 patch said that they would be fixing that.
Nope. I haven't seen any of the issues so far. No bugs, no nothing.
Guts, blades stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
Alright, let me answer that in a bit more detail. I'm sorry, I was listening to the question. I don't know, dude. Again, I haven't played it pre-patch, but I can say that there was like a 3-4 gigabyte patch they added, so...
That's a whole other game.
It was massive, dude. I mean, it was... I remember, like, I'm looking at the actual patch. I think actually it might have been 6
like The Witcher
gigabytes.
4.
So, no, I haven't seen any issues, man. There haven't been any bugs, and everybody that's played it has basically used the pre-patch version of the game to do the review.
and those guys are dicks. So what you're seeing is the at present finished product. And I mean, by virtue of Seattle Internet, you're able to really see it in almost like perfect quality here.
Good hunting.
But you can see for yourself. I mean, there's very little in terms of degradation or drop in quality.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them.
That's right. We only discriminate against very specific individuals. Who we discriminate against and who those individuals are changes on a moment-to-moment basis. But we're quite clear on the who at any given time.
Well, to be fair, I mean, we pick easy targets. And so if the easiest way to avoid being made fun of unmercifully is to not be an easy target.
Which is why we made Blackout a mod, because really it allows us to deflect so much more of our problems back onto him. You're doing a knockout job, buddy. Keep it up. But seriously, if you fuck things up again, we're going to have to put you back in the box. You guys do not know what he had to do. You guys do not want to know what he had to do to get that mod spot. Day 1 DLC, what is this, EA? It's in the game. Well, no. Some of it's in the game. It's in the game, also in the DLC.
No, it's...
EA, it's in the mandatory DLC.
The thing with this game, though, is they have all the DLC for it. It's all free. So, yeah, there's a bunch of DLC that is going to be made available for it. There's like 16 pieces of DLC, like, or that are just totally free with the game. And there's like actual quests.
Hand-picked, artisanal, shade-grown, antibiotic-free, GMO-free.
Just plants.
Lovingly crafted. Handmade DLC. You know what, Smarty? I believe you. And I tell you, but you'd probably fall asleep!
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
So, do you just have a button that makes him trip balls?
Yeah, it's called your Witcher sense.
Female.
Okay.
Larvae in her wounds have
traditionally it's called LSD, but, you know, whatever floats your boat. I get it. You don't want to get busted by the fuzz, so you gotta use words.
Deep cuts over the whole body.
I knew a guy who went to a rave and did a bunch of Witcher synths.
Didn't defend herself. Crept up on
Never was quite right afterwards.
Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
It's, I mean, yeah. I mean, if you want the good Witcher sense, I mean, it might take a little bit longer, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, you're gonna get some Witchers, if that's what you're looking for. I mean, if that's, like, in-game, right?
But
you got a guy.
What did Riddick have to do for his vision? He got, yeah, you get Witcher senses from the same guy.
Oh, yeah, you have to trade a half a pack of, Luckies. You gotta go to a planet no one's ever heard of. Once again, those of you who are new to the stream, thank you very much for taking the time to check us out. We know that you have many options when it comes to your choice of Witcher streams. We thank you for checking us out and for sticking with us or wherever your final destination may be. This message is brought to you by XerowingTV.
What when you say final destination? Like you're gonna fucking die or something after watching our stream.
Well, no, I'm just saying, you know. It's like the... Oh, you've never flown on a plane before. Alright, that's why you don't get it. Uncultured fuck. Go someplace, will you?
I did. I came to Washington.
Yeah, oh, you've been to 2 states.
Actually, I drove through the whole fucking country. Thank you very much.
Giddy up.
Granted, I was just passing through.
Oh, I need you to fly twice. One, to understand how horrible Coach is, and one, to really appreciate just how fucking great first class is. So that you can really appreciate just how much better I had it when I came up here versus when you drove up here.
I don't know, I didn't mind the drive all that much.
You know what? Truth be told, I kind of wish I could have gone. But at the same time...
Oh my god, I'm absolutely ravaging this guy's herb garden.
But at the same time, it took me 4 days to get up there. It took me like 6 hours. I had like 4 rum and cokes, and I slept,
like
and I woke up and I was in
days,
Seattle.
actually.
It was great.
Don't downplay that shit. It was like 5.5 days.
Alright, fine. It was 5.5 days. Whatever.
Hand me the beggar tickets.
Again, I was 4 rum and cokes away. That's what it was.
Probably saying too much, but I know
4 rum and cokes.
for instance, that beggar
Something happened.
In large doses,
I woke up and I was in Seattle. I don't ask questions.
Pleasant dreams, which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Eating a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die.
I mean, to be fair, they got out of the car out of most of those states, if not all of them. But, you know, get gas, energy drinks. You know, relieve yourself of the remaining energy drink inside you.
There will be, of course. With the griffin gone, others will kill in its stead. Monsters or men.
So what do you think I should do?
Ply your trade. But don't think you can change anything.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
Seattle's an amazing state.
Worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it.
I mean, yes, it is located inside the state of Washington, but Seattle should really be a state in and of itself. Well, Seattle and the suburbs.
Drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin?
We didn't have the suburbs, where we have all of our chains.
Something.
Ah,
or
it's
IKEA.
The black one's looking out for our welfare.
Values order, blah, blah, blah.
I love it. Hollywood's
Alright, so
never been...
should I talk good about the commander, or no? You know what? Fuck him.
Nilfgaard values one thing. Order. Griffin's disturbing that. It's gotta go.
Yes. First I'll tend to the monsters, then to the folk.
Oh, alright, so...
A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone.
I've been trying to... Okay, so...
Nowhere.
Alright, carte blanche. There's no such thing as a good... in terms of healthiness, there's no such thing as a good energy drink. Let's just throw that out right now, okay? The least bad energy drink that Monster makes, in my opinion, is the members of like the Zero Ultra line, which means that there's no sugar, and there's no carbs, there's no calories. It's the least bad for us. It's not good. It's not good for you in any sense of the word.
They're great for you.
It is the least bad for you, alright? That's it. Zero Ultra, the white one, the orange one, the red one.
That's what you want, right there. I have about 1,000 of these in the refrigerator right now to keep me awake for the next 5 days.
That's true. He bought an entire...
I bought a fucking case.
Yeah,
from
he
Costco.
bought a case of it.
Hollywood, you don't know what you're missing, bro.
I mean, your brother took the time to come out here and check us out, but I mean, whatever. Maybe we should make him a mod.
Yeah, Seattle is a wonderful place, dude. Western Washington in general is just awesome. I love it here.
Eastern Washington, you know, Idaho can keep it. Really, anything east of the Cascades, we don't really require. Just go ahead and let the rest of the Midwest.
Yeah, it's
keep
like
it,
Mad Max out there
it.
in Eastern Washington.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they can keep Spokanistan and, you know, all the nonsense out there.
Alright, so I probably don't want to piss off the wolves. Yeah, no, not dealing with that.
Well, it depends on what level you are, right? Because, like, if you're just outside of, like, Northshire, right, wolves are a problem. Anywhere else, not so much of a problem.
Northshire. The good old Northshire Abbey.
Good old Northshire Abbey, man. They make good wine out there. At least they did before they set it on fire. Thanks, Obama.
Could ye deliver us from evil?
No, I can't deliver you. But if you pay me enough money, I can make you think I delivered you from evil. Use some buckthorn on the riverbed. Okay. Find some buckthorn on the riverbed. Alright. So I was kind of sort of going in the right place.
Yeah, man, thank you for your service. Not so much with Hollywood, but thank you for your service.
Amen to that.
He sat around at the bottom of a mountain and did something with screwdrivers. We don't really know, but doesn't matter. It's not important.
Go, go. Slow now. Whoa.
Roast? No.
What's up, Trinity? Welcome to the stream.
Oh, Trinity, you haven't seen anything yet, dude. Oh, there's... Oh, okay, that little red arrows, I'm like, fuck, am I about to be attacked by, like, mutated piranhas or some shit? By the way, did you ever see that movie Piranha 3D?
No, I only watch good films.
Like, well, good films like Sharknado and Sharknado 2?
I haven't seen it. Damn, Hollywood! Damn! I mean, you're right, but damn!
I don't care what the rest of the game looks like, as long as the water looks good. And boy, does it.
I find that if I take the time to really parse out the ripple effects of the water, can basically determine an algorithm just how good the game is going to be.
Hey, Tim, you got the healing trinket over there?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just it's a couple of guys on horses with a case of Labatt's and, you know, strong civic pride. Yeah, I mean, from time to time we patrol the border, but I mean, mostly we just sit around and watch hockey, eh? No, but we're, like, super patriotic. Like, one time, Bill over here was like, hey, you know, Canada's an amazing country, and we were, like, super supportive. So, you know, I mean, we're basically an army. Also, Jason, over there, he's the sergeant because he has the best grammar, eh?
Oh, brother. Yeah, I very well may need to hit that healing trinket sooner rather than later.
He's also got the second best penmanship in the entire infantry.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varine?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name?
And what was the name of that porno called?
The soil light upon him.
Thank you.
Things used to be simple. Monsters were bad, humans good.
The healing trinket.
Everything's all confused.
Don't show them the brand, they haven't made us.
Exactly the same. I've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two Witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male. Had its nest in the Vulpine Woods.
I'm not entirely convinced that you two aren't just making up letters and numbers.
Smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Hang on.
Yeah, fuck you, Hollywood. It's at least 70% alcohol.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing.
Well, I don't know about they. Some of us have to be up at work, you know, for work at 4 o'clock in the morning, but
Fine.
This one,
if everything's ready, say the
Mal
word.
here decided to take off like 8 days of work, so, you know, that's dedication.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Alright, so before proceeding with this Griffin quest, I'm going to do a couple more side quests to level up accordingly. I do like the fact that you can switch from the main storyline to like side quests rather seamlessly and it doesn't feel contrived. Oh my god, dude, there's more shit!
Oh, yeah, no. JF Brand AOC, man. Hollywood had to learn some shit before we let him mod.
Yeah, so I gotta get bombs. That's a big one. Alright, let's see what we have.
What the fuck, Hollywood? You were in fucking Arizona or New Mexico or whatever. Everything was hot. Which is theoretically radioactive. Okay, hold on. That makes sense. Yeah, man, Peasel did some shit. You know what? We're not legally allowed to talk about that until the lawsuit's done. But rest assured, he earned it. The long way.
Kings do the fighting. Peasants do the dying.
I'm not sure if this is winning us viewers or costing us.
It's definitely costing. We're hemorrhaging.
So, no, whatever helped you sleep at night, Hollywood.
Oh, we're good. Doesn't matter. I got something that no other streamer has, and that is the ability to go without any sleep whatsoever. I fully expect to get between 3 and 4 hours of sleep in between the next 5 days, and playing in intervals of 18 to 20 hours.
Fantastic. That means that I'm going to be fucking stuck doing that too, aren't I?
Yeah, no fucks to give. See, actually, look upon the horizon of this beautiful game. You'll see the area in which I grow my fucks.
See that it is barren.
And you shall see that it is fucking barren.
Go.
By the way, if you've made it this far into the stream and haven't actually left, thank you. You have a constitution braver than most. But more importantly, we would appreciate it if you click that follow button down there and let us know that you're interested in some of the content that we're producing. We have much, much, much more content on the way. As I've said before, Mal plans on doing this for at least, what, 5 days? Another plan?
Oh, I'll be streaming indefinitely until I'm sick and fucking tired of the game.
Fair enough.
But, the next 5 days will be the most intense.
Alright, Mal, here's one for you.
What's up?
UAS Wed? I butchered that one too. Asks, should I get this game or some cushion a bong?
I think you should get the game. I mean, I don't know. It's a great game. I find it to be much more enjoyable than any kush or bong that I've smoked out of.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's typically not fundamentally opposed to either one of them, but given the long-term enjoyment, I would say you're probably gonna get more out of the game.
Actually, I got a better idea for you. How about this? Okay. How about?
Stop whimpering, Hussar. We'll look for Bastion later.
Where's my HR department at? Appropriate a credit card.
No.
From your parents.
No.
Or from somebody. Your girlfriend, your wife, whomever.
No.
And fuck it, buy both.
We here at XerowingTV would never actually ask you to appropriate credit card or any other funds by any means other than legitimate. Moreover, we ask at this time that you dispense with the advice given herein by Malboja Zero, as he is a fucking cretin.
Just outside the village.
We thank you for taking the time to watch XerowingTV and hope that you dispense with his advice immediately. You will benefit greatly from it. P.S. Please don't sue us. Kisses.
I can actually fix that for you.
I'd walk the battle.
I can just meditate to a different time of day. I get rid of the orange.
What, you're gonna witch your sins to a different time of day?
To a different time of day.
Oh, whoa, man. I can change the sun, man.
Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me. Keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
He is on the PlayStation 4.
Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we
That's the fourth PlayStation, unlike the Xbox One, which is the third.
I would have thought, but I want to find his body at least, so Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the black ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
Okay. So before I do that, Let me meditate.
Yeah, man, it's pretty damn pretty. Pretty damn pretty. It's quite pretty.
No, the graphics are unbelievable, dude. You know what? Let's meditate till 2 o'clock in the morning. Let's take a look at the nighttime sky for a while. There you go. No more orange. Holy fuck. I think my quest giver just up and left.
But
I guess you got tired of waiting for me to meditate.
We were having a nice conversation, which I was trying to give you a question. Which
Hey, I was trying to find my fucking center, man.
Then you sort of zoned out for a bit there, Mike.
Bitching.
And then all of a sudden, alright, it's been about 8 hours, and you're still steering off into space saying something about witches since. At which point I decided I'd be on me merry. Right? Fuck off, you druggie. Well, I have good news, my friend, because we here at XerowingTV are platform neutral. We support the Xbox, the PlayStation, and the PC platform, along with all other platforms that come our way except the Wii, because fuck those guys. No, I'm just kidding. We haven't found anything that's worthy of playing on the Wii yet, which is not to say that we won't. Gentlemen, let's not bicker and argue over who gets what. Buy both! Buy all of them! This is why we get jobs. Oh, sure, some people want to buy houses and cars and have a family and, grow up. Fuck those guys.
Odie must be here somewhere.
Among countless others.
Shirley, I'm not gonna lie, I really want to play through Mario Kart. I am sorely tempted to purchase a Wii U just for the sole purpose of playing Mario Kart and one or two other games, but it is unfortunately kind of lower on the priority at this point.
Many a soldier's dropped his shield, especially if he was on the losing side.
Yeah, Jeff, I don't know if I go that far. Bloodborne is certainly not the worst game ever. I've certainly played worse games.
Sooner we get this done, the better.
Well, that's not a preference.
I can literally go through every single title on NCSoft's roster and name a game that is worse than Bloodborne.
So many corpses, and the war's just started.
Can't stream them. Well, the untold amounts of people that are playing Wii games here on Twitch would seem to indicate otherwise. I'll tell you what, JF. Honestly, the last round of consoles, man, I was 100% on your page. First of all, I am usually a very, very big opponent of PlayStation or Sony just in general. I absolutely hated the PlayStation 3. I think anybody who's known me for more than 10 minutes knows that I harbor a pretty one-sided grudge against Sony in general. That being said, what they did with the PS4 kind of makes up for a lot of it. I mean, the fact of the matter is, this is us without using any sort of capture card or any sort of external device, apart from the camera that he got. That came with you, so what am I talking about? No, it was built in. So, I mean, he's able to stream seamlessly directly onto our Twitch channel with the components that are built directly into it. I mean, again, it hurts me on levels I can't even begin to imagine to say that Sony did something right, but Sony did something right. Unless Sony wants to sponsor us, in which case they did everything right. And I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. that was just the Witcher sense talking. Don't worry about that. It kicks in. I get flashbacks.
Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy?
That being said, I think you'll find that the majority of the people here on the Zero Wing tend to be more PC leaning in terms of platform. But I gotta say, they're doing some stuff with consoles this time around that are making me rethink some stuff.
Alright. More Temerian shields. There we go.
Are you looting corpses?
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Bastion was big.
Looting corpses is not the little tiny.
This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that. Hey, Val! I reckon this ain't a good time to chat. Let's do what we've come for and get out of here.
What the fuck happened with the dog? Dude, the dog just like went ape shit.
Did you get him vaccinated? Does he have the rabies?
He has the Baxter.
Oh god.
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was...
I'll warn you about the sex scenes I have control over.
Just out of curiosity, do you want warning to turn away, or do you want us to call your attention to it in case you tuned out?
You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
I'm just saying, it's more or less the same words, but it's an entirely different tone we use.
Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything.
Wait. He has to get his own lotion and socks? Smarty Pants, this is why you're not a mod. You're failing us.
His legs twisted. And so we were. A blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rose in here. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his own. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us.
By the way, this guy has some pretty wicked jorts.
It's just fucking...
Hey guys, I'm just outside getting some sun.
So, do I listen to this whiny little bitch? Do I help these two motherfuckers?
Which one gets in pants?
Because this seems like a rather important decision. Maybe.
Seriously, he looked like he just got, nope, not gonna say
I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and just help the two, I think.
Sure, I mean, there's two people, there's twice as much chance for money, right?
And there's an opportunity that I might be able to kill this guy, so...
There you go! Then you can have the jorts.
With the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Come on, Smarty!
Well,
smile!
I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field, but that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward, and the gods protect you.
Cool.
Okay, so like that like chorus that pops up every time you take your mission or whatever. How fucked up would it be if that happened like in real life?
I used to think of like
you literally like, you know, like if I were to be like, you know, man.
No, when I played WoW, I used to see it that way. Like whenever you completed a quest, I'd finish a task at work, and that would just play in the back of my head. It was the only way to help me. It was like one of the only things that helped me get through my day, man. Sometimes. God, the spell effects look unbelievable.
Dude, what the fuck are those?
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm almost dead. I keep forgetting there's no auto heal in this game, so I actually have to sit down and, you know, get well. What's that?
I'm gonna go get Munchkin.
Okay.
Please.
Let's take my card?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm here.
So Mal.
Yo.
Rising_Legend_ says they really downgraded those graphics. Game looked better. Looked better before.
Okay, so I'm gonna speak on this. You have to actually play it, and I think you disagree. There's like a lot of particle effects that I don't feel any video has really picked up. I know what you're talking about, like the original video that they showed with the CGI overlay for some of the backgrounds, but I don't know, man. I think the game looks fucking stunning, personally, and I'm a pretty big graphics snob.
No, you're right, Dracula. You're probably not, but I gotta say, it's coming in pretty close.
No, it looks a lot better than I thought. I mean, I was really concerned as well. They had showed off some video and some trailers that were less than flattering. I think they even kind of, you know, admitted that. But, you know, it's... I mean, the game just looks really good, man. I mean, I could actually hear the fan on my PlayStation, like, nearly dying.
Yeah.
Like, I could hear it screaming over there. It hasn't done that.
And mind you, what you're seeing, we're not partnered, right? So we don't actually have control over, like, the actual quality that we're kicking out, right? I mean, we do to a degree, but, you know, it won't let us, we don't have any, like, any of the encoding options that partner people do. So, I mean, like, bear that in mind when you watch what we've got kicking out. We do have some pretty amazing internet where we're located, but...
No, I will say that we probably have one of the better quality PlayStation 4 streams on Twitch.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I mean, there are people who are partnered who have, like, crappier looking streams right now, so...
No, much crappier. I mean, the bottom line...
And that's cool. That's cool. They got partnered with PlayStation that look like potatoes, and that's great. We support them in their endeavors. It's just going to be that much better for us once we do get partnered.
Yeah, so when you look like, you know, kind of like in this general direction, like off on the horizon here, I mean, from the initial videos with the CGI overlays, I mean, it looks really good, man. I mean, there really isn't a lot that differs from some of the earlier gameplay videos that they showed. And I only imagine that the PC playing the game on Ultra at 4K resolution is going to be just unbelievable. Well, thank you, Trinity. We appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Where's the car seat?
It's in my car. Oh, you know what?
Thanks, Rising. You know, I think we agree. We got, like I said,
my car up. Take your car now.
Our location is super fortunate that Seattle gives us such great internet that we can actually utilize. I mean, it's still not a company that we.
I could have sworn I left it in my car. Sorry about that, guys. Real life stuff.
It's not that sorry. At any rate, yeah, the fact that we live, you know, in Seattle gives us access to some pretty amazing, and it's not even the best internet. It's good, but it could be better. But that said, I mean, we do have Basically, we have the package that we have in our house right now is better than what most small to medium businesses have. And the story I love to tell is early on we decided to use their modem because whatever, it was just easier. We just moved in and we didn't feel like investing in hardware yet. I think if you could see our rack now, you'd understand that we've long since backed down from that. But at any rate, at the time we were using their modem, we decided to switch over to our own. We bought a much better one. We went to return it, and when we went to return it to them, they kept asking us over and over again, so what business do you guys work for? And when we told them that we worked for a house, they were like, that's funny, no, really, which business do you work for? Wasn't their router, it was their modem. We had our own router at that point.
Where? Oh, whatever.
Move it.
Brew a dose of the swallow potion, okay.
Oh, you're right, it wasn't all in one. Alright, my bad, sorry. Hey, guys, by the way, if you didn't know this, Suda is kind of our we kind of all work in IT, but Suda is sort of like the head chimp around here when it comes to tech. He runs all of our back-end stuff, and a lot of the stuff, and specifically a lot of the quality that we're getting out of this right now wouldn't be possible if it weren't for him, so, I'm not saying that, like, you should, like, make him feel, like, warm or accepted because we don't want to play too much into his ego, but at the same time...
No, in fact, you should do everything you can to,
But just in the back of your mind, just, be kind of conscious of the fact that he does, participate very much in the background. He's one of the unsung heroes because who the fuck wants to sing a song about Suda?
Damn, these guys hit hard. Alright then. Just fuck my day up.
Dude, we are so far from a Sonic. I do miss that. I grew up in Texas, and Texas
Don't we have a Sonic in
we
Seattle?
do, but it's like a 45-minute drive to get there. Like,
Yeah,
I love a slushy as much as the next guy, but like
we have
45
access
minutes
to
is a
it.
drive.
I don't know, man. The cool thing about the Pacific Northwest, dude, is we have access to a lot of really, really, really good food up here. Like, I remember when I first came up to Seattle, like almost 3 years ago now, I was, the first thing I do when I get up here, I'm gonna fucking lose weight with all these fucking healthy-to-eat restaurants and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, then you got here and you're just kind of like,
I gained like an extra 30 pounds when I got
That is
here.
the last thing that's going to happen. And I guess what takes some getting used to is, like, everybody's kind of like, oh, cool, what kind of chains do you have or whatever. And they exist. There are a bunch of big chains and stuff that are out here. But, the real gyms are all these mom and pop shops and all, like the food trucks and whatnot that exist out there. So, I mean, like, if you find a decent... Everybody jokes that Starbucks is on every corner, and it really is. Like, there's probably a Starbucks about every 3 blocks out here, and that's not an exaggeration. In fact, that might actually be an understatement. But, what you'll often find is in the same plaza as one of these Starbucks is like this little tiny mom and pop shops. Those of you who are kind of closer to my age will remember, like, Kodak used to have these little tiny kiosks that they put in the middle of, like, strip centers that are basically big enough for, like, one person and a couple shelves. And they basically made coffee shops out of these things. And I'll tell you, man,
Take it easy.
Starbucks is garbage compared to some of these guys out here, unless Starbucks wants to pay us to promote their products, in which case we love Starbucks, and that was just the Witcher sense talking.
Rising, alright, so Rising Legend, you're new to RPGs and Witcher games? Well, I'll put it to you like this, man. Just to kind of put you at ease, there is just a ton of really good action-oriented elements to this game. The combat feels really good, so if you're into, like, hack-and-slash games and you want a game that is able to produce a lot of meaningful content, I would definitely give this game a shot. Like, without even thinking about it. you know, if you like open world games like Grand Theft Auto, think of this as a going to stream directly to Twitch. Okay, techie stuff. Okay, stuff I'm not concerned about. I'm concerned with the game. But if you like open world stuff like Grand Theft Auto, think of this as like a more fantasy-based GTA. There's a lot of really cool side stuff to do, and it's just really open world feeling, so that's important. I just summoned my horse right in front of the fucking drowner. God damn it. No, get the fuck away from me.
Okay, first of all, guys, Captain Morgan's here. And those of you who've known me, as long as you've known me, know that Captain Morgan is my best friend. In fact, when the original Zero Wing existed, my good friend was code word for Captain Morgan because we couldn't say it in front of customers. But rest assured, my good friend was always present. Between my good friend and Sailor J, we had like that store, we had that rum supply on lock. That said, Morgan, I don't think. Well, I mean, it is a stream, so I mean, you're not going to get like 100% quality out of this, and unfortunately, we're not partners, so we don't have like 100% control over the actual quality. I mean, we have some control, but not 100% control over the quality that we're sending out. But that said, it's one of the better looking games I've seen so far.
Yeah, it's Grand Theft Seabiscuit.
Seabiscuit?
Talking about the horse. Vermilion.
Hey Mal!
What up?
Trinity Trap is now following you on Twitch! Whoop whoop!
Hey, thank you, Trinity.
Thank you, Trinity. We appreciate it.
I hope you plan on spending the next 5 days with us too, because it's going to be fun. A lot of fun. Alright, now the fucking horse can come over here.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm going to make my first potion, Tib.
Email. I saw that you sent me an email and I was at work. Hold on 1 second, bud.
What the fuck is Vermilion? Okay. That looks... Apparently in this game you only have to make potions once and then you can just rebuy them. Okay.
Oh my god, this is the best!
What?
Okay.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the stream.
I'll, You know what? Alright. So apparently in Wolfenstein, the New Order... Oh, it's in the New Order, so not in the Old Blood, but in the New Order, so the one that came out last year, there was an actual grammar Nazi.
Yeah, you didn't know about that?
I did not know about that.
I didn't know about it until it was too late, but still.
So I was lying in bed next to this girl, and lying. What? You are lying in bed. Not lying. Lying? What is the difference? You lie eggs. You lie in bed. I assume you're not a bird, are you? Do you want to hear the story or not? It's important to speak correctly. Why do you always have to pick on everyone's grammar? Because I believe in preserving the purity of our beautiful language. Lest we descend into barbarianism. But I'm not telling the story now. Excellent. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
You know what, Captain? You're not wrong, right? Like, Uncharted is going to be absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I have to, I have to play the other Uncharted games.
I've never been a huge Uncharted fan, but I will always grant you
if they
it's always looked incredible.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, because this has always been my perception.
You're wrong.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you. Fuck off.
Oh, hey, Rising Legend. That's me. Tip.
So like, Uncharted's like what? Like if they redid like Indiana Jones or Pitfall, essentially. Am I wrong by assuming that? Again, I've never played an Uncharted game. It's never happened.
So would you say that it's as a video game, it's Uncharted? Mostly Rising Legend. I would say we're mostly. We're actually spread out over the country. We kind of. I would definitely say the headquarters is located here.
Slower.
But yeah, we have invested a small fortune into an infrastructure that would make most second world countries blush.
I will say that the people that are not located in Seattle, until they actually do relocate here, they're just temps. They're interns right now. And they could further their internship by actually moving out here, but...
We're working on them, right? No one's perfect.
I don't know, that's pretty far from perfect, though.
Oh. Listen, we found our way.
Yeah, somehow...
We saw the light and said, fuck that, and went toward the darkness.
And if I, of all people, can find my way...
Yeah. Yeah, prior to moving here, Mal had never left the state of Florida, ever. In fact, you've never been north of Orlando, right?
More or less, yeah. I was too busy, exploring the world of Warcraft.
Hey, listen, Jiggy Joe. Those tumbleweeds are like my bros, all right? We're like, I mean, you can't see, but we're like this. Just assume that this is something that's incredibly close.
A group of mediocre games that need therapy.
So, out of curiosity, Rising Legend, is that better or worse?
I actually found a really good therapist while playing this game, and he actually came in the form of a troll. And, I'm really grateful for him, man. I went to bed that night and I really did put all of about 5 seconds into rethinking my life. And I came to some pretty earth-shattering conclusions about myself, so neither of which will affect me at any point in my current lifetime, but maybe in the next. Alright. So.
Well, holy shit, we have a viewer in England. That's one more nation that we can check off. So, Rising Legend, yes, and at the same time a resounding no. We do, but it is entirely devoid of content at this point.
We do have a YouPorn channel that Kyle likes to run.
Well, yeah, Kyle and Hollywood kind of have their own thing going on that. They have their own stream on Live Jasmine, but it's sort of like that church and state thing, right? They're not really supposed to mix. So
we occasionally promote it from time to time.
Just we won't link it, but you go at your own risk. You know what? I might need to put the Mousepresso on that site.
The Mousepresso?
The Mousepresso, because it's currently on my YouTube right now, and I think that the Mousepresso, I think maybe the XerowingTV site would be a bit more.
That was when we went to the LAN party in Fort Myers, wasn't it?
Yeah. The Noob Grinder event that we went to.
Yeah, I need to get some of those Noob Grinder guys in this channel. I used to stream with them, I used to stream StarCraft with them, so much.
Okay, so Blackout, check this out. We literally threw that together in about, 15 minutes? The bumper you did yesterday for the stream?
Yeah, there's,
I knows what I knows. Else bears over.
Yeah, it was like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, but I had to do a bunch of takes, man. I'm not good. Here's the thing, I'm not good doing scripted stuff. I don't know what it is with that, but I'm terrible at it. I'm really good at, impromptu, but, anything that's where I have to actually sit down and focus on like a given script that I'm just terrible. I had to do like fucking 30 takes. There's a lot of bloopers on there that we may do in the future for members only.
Yeah. We definitely don't want the population of mass to get a hold of those, but...
Right now I'm gonna have like Anonymous hacking my fucking PlayStation 4 to discover the secrets.
That's the YouTube channel, but I mean, again, there's not much in the way of stuff there. We're mostly just kind of dicking around and testing stuff. But we threw together a bumper last night, just to kind of help advertise, and mostly just so we could insert it into all of our Twitter stuff that we've been advertising. Which, by the way, guys, I know I say this a lot, but for those of you who are kind of new to this, I mean, we do have like kind of a schedule, but kind of a not. And the reason I say that is a lot of us don't have schedules that are like the same from week to week. They tend to fluctuate, so it makes it very hard to kind of predict when and where we're going to be online. So I would say for every scheduled broadcast that we do, there's probably about 3 or 4 that are not scheduled. So your best bet, in terms of wanting to follow us or keeping up on when we're going to be doing stuff, is to follow our Twitter. And it's not because I'm trying to bump our numbers or do anything special with that. It's just that's literally where we put all the broadcasting information, like the moment that we are aware of it. So I mean, if you're interested in kind of following along or talking with us or giving us suggestions or whatever, that's a wonderful outlet that you can interact with us, because even at work, I mean, we're more or less accessible that way.
Not popular opinion on Watch Dogs. Oh, so yeah, Rising. The graphics on this game are incredible, dude. There are just certain things that cannot be captured on stream, and I think that the downgrade that people were talking about was overstated quite a bit. I have a theory on why certain things look different. I think Tib and I kind of went over it in a previous stream, so I won't pick up. I won't go into that anymore. But I think that what people have seen over the last few weeks in comparison with the actual launch, I think for a PlayStation 4 game, for a console game, this looks unbelievable. It feels great. The world looks alive, and everything just looks really, really nice. You know, as far as like some of the comparisons, I think that a lot of those pictures and a lot of those videos were captured on 4K resolution on ultra settings for a PC. Of course, naturally, if you're running this game on a Titan, now a Titan alone, just the video card in itself, is like the cost of like 2.5 PlayStations, and that's not including all the other PC components that are necessary to actually power and run the card.
Core i7, you know, 60 gigs of RAM.
Yeah, not bottlenecking the card. So, I mean, you're looking at, you know, you get what you pay for in a lot of senses, or, well, every sense, but nothing can be more true for gaming. So, I think for like a $400 PlayStation 4 that's relatively, it was definitely, it's worth it. It's a great console. It's really good. Hey, sweetie.
Listen, ever heard of a woman named Claire?
But I think the PC version will look a lot better. Like, a lot better. That's not to say this looks bad, but...
The only person dear to me in all of Whitehall.
Blackout, you're studying mechanical engineering. Please, seriously, you're going to build like a bridge or something that we're going to have to rely on at some point. And you're spouting out nonsense like that. Like, you really make me nervous every time you make those kinds of comments.
But you saw.
Here I am, going out of my way to get you a job at Boeing, and you say stuff like that.
But who knows the truth?
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village, even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace.
That's right, pay me, bitch.
Yes?
A saltpeter, okay.
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there. How many times...
Yeah, that does kind of suck. It's not even
You
binary.
must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18
Holly
when
was
they
going
took me
to
in.
say,
An age
as
at
long
which
as we tell him
teaching was
to.
interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslath. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word.
What were you thinking?
Gave me a travel cloak and a small coin.
What were you thinking, Smarty Pants? What were you thinking? What were you thinking? What were you thinking? We all want to know. We're curious now. Fill us in.
Finally arrived here. End of story.
Literally everybody here is waiting to find out what happens at the end.
I don't know, check Peasel's Skype mailbox. That's what happens at the end.
No, I don't. There are things that you can't unsee.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
Okay.
Good God, Blackout, are you from the past?
Alright, so I gotta buy herbs from her if I want to make... Oh, she has recipes and stuff, too. Formula for brewing alcohol?
Mal, that's a good question. Rise of Legend wants to know, how long have you played so far? How many hours?
Well, I've been playing since 4 o'clock, man. So... Yeah, actually...
So roughly about
4 hours
about 3, almost 4 hours now at this point?
Yeah, roughly. I had to take a 15-minute break to get Tib on the stream, so...
So it's somewhere between 3 and 4 hours. 3 or 4 hours of content, I'd say, yeah?
Yeah. Every time I pick up the game, I plan on logging onto the stream. I'm not really planning on doing much off-stream unless it's just mundane stuff like collecting herbs or doing things that people don't really care to see. So, anyway, that's the plan for that.
Hey, you don't know that Smarty Pants. He gets things on everybody.
Yeah, some of them
the
are
kind of stuff
living,
you can't necessarily wash off with a shower.
Yeah, stuff you need cream to deal with.
Stuff that involves a doctor's prescription. No, I actually would love to hear this. Hey, there he is! He does, he has it all. Everything. Herpes, crabs, syphilis. He has everything.
And that's okay. He's still loved.
But yes, Blackout, by all means, I want to hear the story now. I'm sorry, super crabs. He got them, they bit them, and all of a sudden they were like genetically modified into worse crabs. It's like the opposite of Spider-Man. You know, but with crabs.
Come on now.
Oh god, here it goes. It's begun. Smarty Pants, you don't stand a chance anymore. Peasel's here. These two are,
Rising Legend, I plan on playing for 5 days straight with, like, obviously basic sleep. So, here's the thing. I failed miserably at doing my 24-hour MKX stream.
Yeah, you did.
So, the way I'm trying to balance that now is I'm just going to do, like, 18 hours, like, anywhere from 16 to 18 hours over the course of 5 days.
Yeah.
So, at the very least, I should get kind of close to completing the main story quest.
I'd like you to forge something for me.
Okay, so I am obviously short on a lot of different things. I need him to forge stuff for me. There are a ton of components in this game.
all, Blackout, you've already proven that you are more useful to me than I had originally thought. We may have to move you out here just for that.
Oh, well, I have to actually pay to dismantle items, well, that sucks.
Yeah, every time I see that horse, it kind of reminds me of Assassin's Creed 2. I'm not the game, it reminds me of Assassin's Creed also.
Let's see. Well, that'll work.
Now, Blackout, were you actually making your own alcohol, or were you just using like a name branded alcohol? Because we actually have a buddy out here. There's a guy I used to work with that actually makes his own alcohol out here. It's not great, but it's cheap. It's not terrible.
Well, I guess, you know.
Hey, you've had it.
Yeah, you know, OD is not terrible either, right? Is that what you're going to tell me next?
Man, dude, OE is OG, alright?
Well, that greatly increases my stats. That's awesome. Are there any swords that I can craft as well?
Alright, so that's a good question. So Resident Legend is asking, do you have to do the side quest? Like, in other words, like, is there like a major benefit to it? Like power?
You don't have to, but the thing with this game is it rewards preparation a lot. So, for example, like on the main quest, there are certain... You can bypass like certain elements of doing the main quest, but when you get to the final destination, as it were, it makes things increasingly more difficult. Like when I did this quest,
I couldn't have said it better myself, Hollywood. Yeah, Blackout, we're moving you out here.
About lube?
No, fuck the lube. Fuck the lube. No, we're moving him out here because we were basically putting him on like the alcohol content creation sub company of XerowingTV. You know, when he's not working at Boeing.
Show me what you got.
When he's not working at Boeing, he said.
I don't know, listen, if you can find a way to do both at the same time, more power to you, but, you know, just saying. Alcohol comes first, alright? Alright, Rock Band doesn't happen by itself, right? It is fueled by some sort of external fuel. Rum, whiskey, rum, vodka, rum, bourbon, rum.
So long.
Alright, let's go deal with the Griffin, guys. I think I did all the side quests I need to do here.
Yeah, Blackout, I'm almost certain that nobody calls you Heisenberg.
Oh my god, that looks terrible.
Rising, I ran into that problem with Fallout. You know, like, I really wanted to just knock... So, when I was running through the Fallout 3, I got into Fallout like way later than everybody else did. Like way after Game of the Year edition. So a bunch of my friends were playing a D&D game, a pen paper game like D&D based off of Fallout, which, by the way, was incredible. But I had never done any of the Fallout stuff before, and it was actually right around the time that they were getting ready to come out with New Vegas. So I was way behind on the curve in terms of like how old the content was. So when they said they were going to play this game, I had to kind of rush through everything to get to the end, because I kind of just wanted to know what the plot was and more about like the world and kind of just explore everything. But like it didn't work out that way because I kept getting pulled into these side missions that had like absolutely nothing to do with the plot, but were too funny not to complete.
All right. I'm going to take 2 seconds, guys. Just got to grab an energy drink. I'll be right back, and we're going to kill us a griffin. I fucking love Bluetooth tech.
Yes, Blackout, yes I can. Never forget that. I don't care, I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me. Except for Tim. Also it's copyrighted. No, okay, so, no, the coffee is made, and I'm so sorry, I actually have, the bag of coffee for you, I just, haven't been able to ship it out yet. I'm trying to see if I can get Lewis to ship it through his work for free, so bear with me, otherwise I'll just ship it out myself, but, no. Firefly, man, come on. So, at any rate, but no, I have a super espresso machine upstairs, which is, you know, way more dramatic than it sounds. It's a machine that, you know, automatically grinds the beans, tamps it, and then, like, pours espresso and kicks out the puck all by itself. So I literally just press a button, and then so, yeah, no, I have a whole bunch of coffee already set up upstairs, and it's so simple to use, even a monkey like Mal can figure it out. So all I have to do is just turn it on, press a button, espresso comes out.
May the sun shine upon you.
So what, you want, like, clinical trials of the coffee before, like, you determine if it's fit for human consumption? If that's the case, we can't test it on Mal.
No.
That's weird. Yeah, I know that most games come out on Tuesdays out here, but I didn't realize that it's Fridays in the UK.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Well, Rising Legend, clearly you need to come out to the US. I mean, I think that's the takeaway from that statement, right? I think you, like everybody else in this stream,
I'm ready.
Needs to move out here to Seattle.
Good spot to ambush it.
Picked one
and really just take in, all that the United States has to offer, specifically the Pacific Northwest.